Hey y'all, welcome back to Coffee Talk with the Brew Crew. I'm Charles, and this is our time to slow down, sip some coffee, and talk real life, especially for those of us in that over 50 season where life looks a little different than it used to. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the weekly chats. And if you've been here for a while, I really do appreciate you for being a part of the Brew Crew family. Today, we're diving into something close to my heart, planning meaningful travel as a couple over 50. And when I say meaningful, I'm talking about trips that leave more than just photos on your phone. I mean the kind that leave you with a full heart, stronger relationships, and maybe even a story or two to tell for the rest of your life. Now, some of you know that I spent 21 years in law enforcement. And when you do that job, you see a lot of life, the best and the worst. And one of the biggest lessons it's taught me, tomorrow isn't promised. I've met too many people who said, one day we're going to take a trip, but life got in the way. That's why me and Michelle decided a long time ago that travel wasn't just going to be a luxury for later. It's going to be something we'd make room for right now. And here's the thing, meaningful travel doesn't mean it has to be packing for a European trip or booking a month-long cruise. It could be as simple as a weekend in the Smoky Mountains or a few days at Disney. Places that recharge and remind you why you fell in love in the first place. Now, in my role as a justice of the peace, I see a different side of life. I handle everything from weddings to small claims and eviction cases, a lot of civil, to some pretty tough situations. I've married young couples just starting out and others who finally found each other later in life. And when I talk to them, I always say, make time for the good stuff. Make time for memories, because if you don't plan it, it's probably not going to happen. For Michelle and me, that means we plan our yearly Disney trips almost as soon as we get home from the last one. That anticipation gives us something to look forward to, even on our busiest and hardest days. Now, here are 3 practical tips for meaningful travel that you're probably already aware of. And I'm also going to tell you about a place that we like to go to see more Christmas lights than even the North Pole has, I believe. But it's in a place in Texas, though. Tip number 1, plan ahead and stay flexible. You can't control the weather or flight delays, but you can control your attitude. And that's something that I learned early in law enforcement. Adapt and overcome. Tip number 2, budget for experiences, not just the stuff. Because that souvenir mug is nice, but the memory of a sunrise on the beach or sharing a meal in a new city, that's priceless. Tip number 3, mix familiar with new. Everyone knows we love Disney, but we also like to throw in trips to places we've never been. It keeps the spark alive. And one place that we've always enjoyed for a weekend getaway is Santa's Wonderland. It's really the world's largest Christmas park, and it's located in College Station, Texas. That's for another coffee talk down the road, though. But you need to look it up, because there's really more Christmas lights in that park than I think Santa has in the North Pole. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's that one trip that you've been dreaming about, but you keep on putting it off? Drop it in the comments, and if you've already taken that dream trip, tell us what made it so meaningful for you. Your story might just inspire someone else to stop waiting and start planning themselves. Also, if this chat is resonating with you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so that YouTube knows to share it with more folks who are looking for inspiration to travel after 50. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and let's take this journey together. Because at the end of the day, life isn't just about the miles we travel. It's about who we travel them with. Whether I'm behind the bench as a justice of the peace or thinking back to my time in the uniform, I'm reminded that moments that matter most are the ones we make time for. So grab your calendar, circle a date, and start planning that meaningful trip. You won't regret it. Thanks for sharing this coffee time with me. I'll see you next Monday for another brew and another conversation about making the most out of life after 50. Until then, keep dreaming, keep planning, and as always, keep the coffee hot. See you real soon.